All right, guys, come on. Let me pull this up. All right. Bang, bang. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. All right. Should probably about an hour and 20-minute break, if I had to take a guess. We're in really no rush. Let's go. Indians game just got over. They won on a walk-off walk. 5 total hits between both teams. Final score, 1-0. Sick game. All right, let's go. Hopefully a big card. Last case, we ended it with a Caglione. Hopefully we could do the same thing today, but with better color, better autos, better hits. All right, if you hit and you want to grade or consign, shoot us a message. Let me know. If you want to grade, we are sending out at the end of the week to both PSA and SGC. If you want to consign, we'll get it up probably, if not tomorrow. First box. First box! There's like 1 every 10 or 15 cases. Today's going to be a good day. Let's go. Come on. Good luck, everybody. We'll do that after the at the end of the box. If you are watching, just shoot a comment that just so I know you can hear. That's all. I know when I first got on, nobody was on, but the first box. Are we going to have sunflower seeds? Are we going to have popcorn? Are we going to have bubble gum? Or are we going to have peanuts? That is the question. 3 autos, some color. God case. You know what? It would have been smart. I guess I'll have to do that. What up, Billy? First one, we pull a one of those special packs. One every like 10 to 15 cases. Just want to make sure everybody could hear. So glad to know that you guys can. Guys, we have about 7 left or 8 left for iMac for tomorrow. All the big teams, well, I wouldn't say all the big teams, but the Spurs are gone. So the biggest teams are gone. How about that? Let's go. Good luck, everybody. We'll breeze through the base. Who has the base? Mason Cannon, you get all the paper. So you'll do good with that. I know you want it on the Fatal. Kyle Teal inserts. And Nachi, Alsop, bunch of paper. Green auto to start us off. Let's save it to the end of the stack. How about that? Michael Massey. The bigger refractors I'll top load right away. Carter Holton, number to 150. Atlanta, Fazio. Blake Burke. Bazana. Nick Montgomery, Eldridge, bunch of paper. Number to 99, nice. We have for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper, Brian Lewis, number to 99, green. I know Kurtz is supposed to be good. Sloan, Lugo, that's our auto. All these hanger tag cards will put separate because they get lost in the middle of stuff. All right, do that. All right, our first auto, we got a green auto. For the Washington Nationals, Christopher Thorne, Seaver King, number to 99. 10th overall pick. For the Washington Nationals. Wow, bat 308, 16 homers, 64 RBIs. Dude's a small-looking kid, too. Dude, you got a good deal. I'm not even going to talk about it. Rockets were dirt cheap. I should have double-checked the list. I didn't make the list. I had Justin make it, but I should have double-checked it. But there's a couple teams that we could have changed and then maybe rose a couple teams and cheapened a couple teams. But you know what? Overall, it is what it is. You got a couple people got a couple deals. We got 8 left. So let's fill that up for tomorrow, guys. Go grab your spots. Jaron DeBerry to 250. Milwaukee Brewers. Jason Chung. Cozart. Aiden Smith. Bunch of base. Wow. Happy birthday, Mike Varcho. Bazana to 75 auto. That's sick. We honestly, we were just going off of other people's prices and making a little bit of adjustments. But with Thompson being hot, we could have raised them a decent amount, but we don't want to overrate people. So I don't think we didn't overcharge on the overall break. Undercharged maybe a little bit on the team, but it really isn't that far off, to be honest with you, man. Kurtz, people that are charging $800 to $1,000 are raping people, so let's be realistic. Blake Larson to 75 for the Chicago White Sox. Reese. Nice Montgomery on the refractor. What up, Rockman? Man, I'm like on one lately. Getting a little aggressive. We got 3 boxes allocated and made it a case, and we're still cheaper than other people. Nice Nick Kurtz on the refractor. It's a good one. Bunch of paper. We still have that bonus pack. Let's go. Ben Hess on the Lunar Crater. Yeah. So what? It's 200, 300 off. You know what? You got a little Easter egg deal. It is what it is. And guess what? We're still going to fill it. We didn't even get a case allocated, and we're just about at the right price as everyone else. Wow, that's a good hit. Oakland! Friedman, nice hit. Nick Kurtz. That was a good box. Wow. Very good box overall. Nice Kurtz base auto for Friedman. We'll take a card in the variety pack. Bunch of base. We got a nice Caminiti, number to 499 on the paper. Braylon Payne. All right. That was actually a really good overall box. All right, let's see the pack. What a good box. Well, we got Cozart on the back. All right, so it looks like we got some peanuts. We got Cal Steven for Toronto, Christopher Thorne. Wow. It's a sick card. Jacob Cozart, Sunflower Seeds, first auto to 5, going to Varcho. Have yourself a birthday, and you're at the Cavs game. Jealous. Then we have a Nick Montgomery going to Fazio. That is the Peanuts for the Braves. And Mason Cannon with the D-backs. Adriel Radney. Popcorn. So that's cool. Nice Montgomery on the Peanuts. Cal Steven on the Bubblegum. And the Cozart. Sweet. That was a really good overall box. Nice Cozart. A lot of Indians fans like Cozart. And honestly, Naylor's okay, but we need a little more depth at the catcher position. Good box. All right, after this box, I got to put the base off to the side. Guys, we have 8 left in IMAC basketball. Go grab your spots. We have, I know Justin listed a case of Select Baseball, which also comes out tomorrow. Grab your spots in that. Good start to the break. That was probably better than the whole last case, to be honest with you. Not trying to sound like a Debbie Downer on that last case, but good start. Cleveland is stacked. Bazana's not an easy auto to pull, to be honest with you. We've opened a lot of this. Bazana's not easy. He said, "Stop it. Give us some love. We just got an opening day win on a walk." Yeah, we do have Ralphie too. You're not wrong. We're not deep in on the starting 40-day roster. Let's be realistic. Tyson Lewis to $4.99. Connor Griffin inserts. Bunch of paper. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna do anything this year, to be honest. It's crazy. We hit 4 autos in box 1. They're all card stain cards. I'm just saying. All right. Dakota Jordan for the Giants. Jake Boss. And Cleveland's always stacked with the prospects, but we always don't know how to re-sign them and give them away to other teams. Jose is like the only one that we actually re-signed because he was willing to give us a discount. It's crazy. Casey Sauk. Then we have a Tibbs. It's crazy. Varcho hit a Bazana auto and a Jacob Cozart Indians auto in the first box.
Happy birthday.
That's what I said. On an Indians walk-off win.
Yeah, I missed it.
Walk. And it was Clevenger that gave it up because he used to play for us. It's funny.
Oh, but I liked it. I didn't realize that's who we played for.
Yeah. He tried to close it out. Couldn't even get an out. Brooks Auger. Emil Morales. Bunch of base. And we have a Carter Matheson for the Phillies. Shannon Graver. You want to do what you did last time? Put this stuff in that box next to you.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Excel. No.
No.
Not with this.
Just all of the chrome go on like one side and then the paper go on the opposite side. Gold paper, Aiden Miller. Number to 50. There you go. Cole Mathis. Tibbs on the refractor. All those first refractors of the better players will top load right away. Nice Aiden Miller. Paper to 50. Green Grass. L.P. Langevin. Number to 99. Kansas City Royals. Ron Jacobs. Culpepper on the refractor. All right, we got one more stack of box 2. Bunch of paper, bunch of chrome. Gage Zeal to 125. There's a massive scratch down it and a couple scratches up here. Yankees, Teddy Correa. It's number to 125. Bunch of paper, chrome. On the Aqua Lunar Crater refractor. Refractor auto. Brody Brecht. Colorado Rockies. That is Zach Bartnick. Mason, honestly, man, to be honest with you, nice Christian Moore. To be honest with you, the paper's actually a good spot. Yellow, Ryan Johnson for the Angels. That is Shabo. Hey, Roman Anthony refractor for Reese. Paper's actually a good spot. If you lot up the prospects, especially the bigger prospects, you can actually do pretty good with them. A lot of people buy them for autographs. All right. Nada. DeVries. All right, that was that box. Next box. Come on, let's see a Caglione. Quentin, are you still watching? What the fuck happened? Sorry for my language. What happened with the Nuggets? I know you're into basketball. What happened with the Nuggets today? What are they doing? Why in God's green earth would they get rid of their coach? If you're watching, somebody that watches basketball, what are they doing? I was shocked by that today. Really? I mean, wait, they have drama back there? What are they doing? They're when that news came across, I'm like, how? They just won it. They got a good team. So what if they got him mad? That's crazy. I mean, the only thing I could say is if the players somehow were butting heads with the coach and shit just was not going good, I mean, I guess that's the executive decision to get rid of the coach, but my God. I'm like, what the hell? We got Green. Vargas going to the Rangers to 99. Noah Hamill. Nice. Cam Smith to 499 for the Cubbies. Galucci. It's just funny because, like, Jokic doesn't even care about basketball, though. I mean, it's just kind of laughable at this point. But to see the coach go didn't really make sense. Well, good. He should call them out. He shouldn't be held responsible. The freaking players should be held responsible. Auto. John Spikerman. Phillies. Shannon Graver.
These don't have something in them, right?
Shouldn't. Bunch of paper. And we have a Hagen Smith. He actually, I think, pitched today. If I'm not mistaken. He looks familiar. I could be wrong. Could be way wrong, actually. So there's the Phillies auto. Now I gotta check that. No, it was a different Smith. Wrong Smith. All right, next stack. Base, more base. Blake Larson to 150. I mean, here's the thing. They can't get lazy and also expect Joker, who's also lazy but really good, carry the team. Let's be realistic. That dude doesn't care about basketball. He's just so good it doesn't even matter. Bunch of paper. Blue auto. Josh Kuroda Gower to 150. Blue Wave auto for Oakland. Bob Friedman. Connor. Nice Connor refractor. All right, last stack of this box. Still a lot to go. Nick Kurtz Oakland's doing pretty good this break. Number to 250. Bunch of paper. Mick Abel to 125 for the Phillies. And we have a Parker Smith for the Houston Astros. Houston, Lee Ross. Off of a fatal. Base. Ryan Campos, Roman Anthony. All right. Next box is the halfway point. For the people that just got on, we have a case of IMAC basketball. We have about 8 left. If you want to hop in for tomorrow, grab your teams. It is expensive. It is Wemby rookie year. It's 23-24. So if you want to hop in, that breaks tomorrow. We just got to fill 8 more spots. After this box, it's the halfway point, guys. Come on, 1 of 1. Where you at? Where you at? All right, let's start with this stack first. Caglione. Green, Aiden Major, Cleveland, number to 99. Paper. Ty Southenseen for the Cubbies as Galucci to 250. Candiotti. Theo Gillen for the Tampa Bay Rays. Look at that, Quentin. You got a hit. Quentin Wu. Nice Cam Smith first refractor. He said I could skunk him on this one, but not tomorrow. Gold. Wow, that's nice. Nice hit for the Angels. Christian Moore gold to 50 first. Angels, Shabo. Nice hit. Caglione on the first refractor. All right, next stack. We'll do a recap at the end for the people that don't see all this. Paper. Caminiti. Bunch of paper. Goober Pratt. Bunch of paper. Green auto. Peyton Tooley. Number to 199 for Boston. Race. Peyton Tooley. More inserts. Bunch of paper. Tibbs, Cole Emerson. All right, last deck of this box, and that's the halfway point. Enrique Bradfield to 200 for Baltimore. Paper. Come on. bunch of paper. Auto should be coming up. Gold. We have Eli Serrano, number /50 for the New York Mets, Golden Harrison. You hit a Christian Moore gold /50 non-auto. I mean, we're halfway through, so but still a good start. It's been a good start to the case. Eli Serrano /50 on the auto. Gage Miller, Kurtz, Lombard. All right, so that's it for the halfway point. Let me go move this base off to the side. Yeah, nothing crazy, but it's a start. Christian Moore /50 gold first. Also, I don't know if anyone else wants any more soccer, but we're going to be listing a soccer. I might do it tonight. Like, drop it tonight for tomorrow. Hell, if it could fill tonight, I'd probably go live tonight. All right, we have a half case to go. Box 1 was crazy. Kind of wish we saved it for the end. Box number 5. All right, next box. Paper. Chrome. Casey Sauk /150 for the Chicago White Sox. Reese. Seaver King on the first. Refractor. Auto. Carter. Man, remember this guy? He's good, but we pulled 4 autos out of the last case. Miami. Christopher Thorne. Should have made them like $100. Carter Johnson refractor auto. That last case was funny. Nice. Caglione /499 for Kansas City. Going to Ron Jacobs. Chase Burns, Smith. All right. Paper. Ooh, this black steel /10. Nope, it's 100. I thought there was /10. What black ones are numbered /10? But this is black steel /100. Chase Harlan for the Dodgers. Clint. Might be thinking of black auto out of like HGA or something. Paper. Herrick Hernandez, Atlanta Fazio. Knew you should have took which team? Which team are you talking about? Chase Burns. All right, last deck of this one. Paper. Bazana. A bunch of paper. Oh, Miami. I mean, seriously. How the last case was? Four or five Carter Johnsons. Base auto. For the Athletics, going to Friedman. Josh Kuroda Grauer. I'm not going to lie. I think that's the second one we pulled of him. Yep, we pulled a number to 150 Blue Wave of him. Alright. Bunch of paper. Got 3 left, guys. 3 left. Cavs on now? I know Mitchell's not playing tonight. Refractors in a row. Ooh. 1 out of that. I knew black. Houston Astros. 1 out of 10. Parker Smith auto. Lee Ross. $30 team. Black auto to 10. 1 out of 10. That was actually a fatal team. And another auto. So that means 1 stack will not have an auto probably. Wow. Nice hit for the Pirates. Earl Miller. Connor Griffin auto. Let's go. That was a good stack. It was a good case. Kurtz. Bunch of paper. Aaron Parker, Caglione. All right, next stack. One of these stacks probably will not have an auto. Caglione insert. It's probably going to be this stack. Auger. Bunch of paper. Nope, it's right here. Ethan Schiefelbein. Brian Lewis. Schiefelbein. How do I hit what? Which one? The $30 auto? Or the Connor Griffin? Alright, so this last deck probably does not have an auto unless we got a bonus auto. Bunch of paper. We have a Ryan Waldschmidt for the D-backs to $4.99. Paper. Going to Mason. Fenwick Trimble to $2.50 for Miami. Ooh, we got an extra auto. Rodney Green for the Athletics to $4.99. So we got an extra auto that box. Maybe one of the boxes will be shorted. And I think we have an orange in this stack.
Shorted or worth?
Sure. I don't know. It should be. And orange. Shendry Vargas to 25 for Texas Rangers. Noah Hamill. So extra auto. Unless one of the boxes are shorted one. I'm not sure. Find out. We got 2 boxes left. Solid case so far. All right, 2 to go. You like a bonus?
I want my
All right, next box. Guys, for the people that just got on, if you're watching and you want basketball, iMac 23-24. It's Wemby rookie year. iMac basketball releases tomorrow. We have 5 or 7 left. I can't even remember. 7, maybe 8 left. All I know is it's under 10 and the Spurs are gone. So if you guys want to grab a spot, grab a spot. The Cavs are still there for our local people. What up, Alex? Not much, man. Just breaking draft. It's actually been a solid case, though. Unlike the last case we did. And again, Justin has a case of Select Baseball PYT up as well. If you guys want to grab spots in PYT Select Baseball. Cheap break. All right, next box. We got this one and one more. Kurtz insert. Blue, Ethan Bagwell for Atlanta to 150. God, we need like a red. Base auto. Dante Nori for the Phillies. That is Shannon. There goes Shannon Graver. We'll do a color and auto recap at the end for the people that missed out. Kurtz inserts. Cunningham. All right, next stack. That's sweet. Graffiti. Namala. Final draft graffiti. Toronto. Christopher Thorne. Cool card. I actually like this subset. Heck yeah. I can't wait for that. That'll be fun. I saw the videos. Did you see Justin's videos? Your cousin? Of the last show he did?
Greenies?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the videos, but I saw he did it.
It was jam-packed. Haven't seen that many people in a small show.
That's good.
Yeah. Really busy. Vladdy. Basalo. And base auto. Nick Montgomery for the Braves. That is going to Fazio. There you go, Fazio.
Oh my god, it's a year later.
And Carter Holton to $4.99. Fazio.
The Eclipse.
Yeah, I know. I saw the pictures on the memories of you guys all sitting out front, looking like morons looking into that.
We don't look like morons. We look cool. Okay.
Back to half full. It's not a bad start. Perdomo refractor. All right, last deck, and we got one more box after this. Green grass. Chandler Welch to 99. Boston Bateman for the Padres to 199. Bunch of paper. Purple auto. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. He's the 5th overall pick, so I know it's a pitcher. It's not Skeens. But 5th pick, pitcher. We'll take it. Chase for the White Sox. Can't be mad. Christian Moore on the hanger thing. All right. We got 1 box to go, guys. Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Am I in the way?
Always. All right, last box and then we'll do a recap, guys. Appreciate the fill. Honestly, really good case of draft. What time is it? Guys, I know I'm just gonna randomly drop it at 8:30, but it's for tomorrow. We're gonna do a case of finest soccer. I think it was like, don't quote me on it, but it's like 22 spots, 63 or 65 bucks a spot. So it's not gonna break tonight unless we somehow magically fill it, because I do have it here and it's a quick break. But I'm gonna drop a case tonight. If you wanna hop in. If it fills, I'll do it. But that'll drop at 8:30. A late night drop for tomorrow. All right, last box. Good luck. If you hit and you want to consign, or if you want to grade, just shoot me a message, guys, and I'll jot it down for tomorrow morning for the guys. Come on, let's end this on a good note. Tyson Neighbors for the San Diego Padres. Billy, number to 250. A lot of Nick Kurtz cards. Supposed to be good. Where's Christian? Christian Campbell. 118th overall pick on the purple auto. I'm going to drop a finest soccer case. Random teams. Same price as before. It's like 60-something bucks a spot, 22 spots. Fun, cheap rip. Cole Mathis to 125 for the Cubbies. Good old, I tell you, the Naylor brothers all look alike. To their own, kind of. Kind of all look alike. Peyton Tolley for the Boston Red Sox. Base auto. Ben Hess to 499 paper for the Yankees. Nice refractor. Bazana. It's like the first Bazana refractor. Yes, Messi is inking that for Miami. Miami's loaded. So if you land Miami on the random, you automatically do good. And that finest stuff has debut patches, Messi chase. All right, last stack, guys. Nate Dome. Bunch of paper. And the last last auto, Connor Foley. I saw Connor, that's why. Mason Cannon, it's a base auto, Connor Foley. We started out like really, really hot too. That first box started us off. Bunch of paper. Enrique Bradfield, number to 199. That is it, guys. Quick recap. We'll do a color recap, and then we'll do an auto recap. Got Bradfield, Ben Hess paper. Bazana refractor. Mathis to 125. Welch to 99. Bateman to 499. Holton to 499. Bagwell to 150. To 250 Trimble. Vargas to 25. Waldschmidt to 499. Cespedes to 199. Chase Harlan to 100. Sauk to 150. Bradfield to 200. Caglione first refractor. Suthercene to 250. Major to 99 paper. Abel to 125. Kurtz to 250. Blake Larson to 150. Vargas to 99. Ryan Johnson to 75. Zeal to 125. Lagavin, that is the 99. Aiden Miller to 50. Tyson Lewis to 499. Caminiti to 499. Blake Larson to 75. Number to 250, Jaron DeBerry. Kalen Culpepper to 99. Holton to 150. And then the bonus pack, we had Cal Steven. That is a bubblegum variation. Then we have a Nick Montgomery Peanuts variation. And then an Adriel Radney on the popcorn variation. So all the cards in the pack were variations, like baseball related.
Yeah, no shit.
Really? And then the Kozart is seeds related.
That's cool.
And it's autographed to 5. Anyhow, autos. We got Connor Foley, Peyton Tolley,
Sorry.
Tyson Neighbors at 250, Nick Montgomery, Dante Nori, Rodney Green to 499, Ethan Schiefelbein. Ethan Schiefelbein. Looks like a nerd. Parker Smith to 10 black for the Astros.
Fine.
Josh Kuroda Grauer. Herrick Hernandez. Carter Johnson to 499. Peyton Tolley to 199. Theo Gillen. Parker Smith. Josh Kuroda Grauer to 150. John Spikerman. Brody Breck to 499. Carter Matheson. Dakota Jordan. And our better cards. No particular order. You got it, man. I appreciate it, Quentin. Caglione to 499. Paper. Nick Kurtz on the base auto. Then we have the Namala Graffiti Final Draft. Christian Moore Gold to 50. Connor Griffin auto. Seaver King auto to 99. Bazana to 75. Auto. Eli Serrano to 50. Kozart for the Guardians to 5 on the seeds. Hagen Smith to 250. Cam Smith to 499 paper. All right, guys.